What is up, Rare Nation? It's your boy Rare John coming at you with a recap video for the 27-24 victory we just got against the freaking Miami Dolphins. And it feels good to be back in the fucking win column, man. It feels really good to be back in the fucking win column. I am so sick and tired of blowing fucking games. This was a good win, but kind of sloppy. Very fucking sloppy. I can't even front. It was a fucking sloppy win, but a win's a win, so I'm enjoying it. Okay, I'm just happy that we pushed, fucking got that one over with, and we could, rest this next week, have a nice bye week, and just relax. So we come out the gate just trying to run the ball, and they were stuffing the shit out of it, man. They would not let us run the fucking ball like at all. Um, their defensive line was just putting in work, and they were stopping Marshawn in the backfield, stopping him right on the line. Every single time you thought he was gonna break a tackle, they just gang tackled his ass. They were fucking like just stopping him every single chance they got. Then Derek Carr made a couple passes, converted on a few third downs, and sure enough, man, we get in the field goal range. Trevecchio hits it through the uprights, and 3-0. That's how we started off. Then we stop them, and then they stop us, and then we stop them. They punt, we punt, same old routine bullshit. And then they get this surge of energy, and they just march down the field and score on us. I was not surprised. Our fucking secondary is trash, and of course we're gonna make Jay Cutler look like an all-star fucking quarterback. Jay Cutler, oh man, he kind of cut us up, guys. He did. He kind of cut us up in this game. Yeah, I'm just being honest, guys. He cut us up. The man was 34 of 42, 311 yards and 3 touchdowns. This is Jay Cutler, guys. Our fucking secondary just was not up to the task. It needs help, bad. Very, 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 very fucking bad. We got, I think we're down to our third string cornerback, McDonald. It sounds like we're throwing fucking kids meals at these guys when they get into the secondary. It's not fun. So these motherfuckers go and do an onside kick, and they get it back. Like, yeah, they pulled that bullshit out of their ass real quick. You just knocked the ball up, and you know what? Okay, give it to you. They fucking executed that one perfectly. Should have saved it for later, though. I'll get back to that. Lo and behold, they get the ball back. We get the ball back from a running back trying to break up the middle. Comes right behind him, taps that ball out. And fucking Bruce Irvin just came around the running back, hit that fucker's hand, was like, "Give me that shit." Took that ball. Freaking Carlos Joseph makes the tackle, make sure that fool can't even try and pick up the ball again, and Raiders get the ball back. It was clean, man. It was a good turnover. So right after that, we go into the offensive. We get down to their 44-yard line. And Derek Carr drops back, finds Johnny Holton on a deep fucking pass. Just lobbed it up there, man. I thought he was gonna feel pressure. They were coming around the corner real quick, and he just lobbed that son of a bitch up. And Johnny Holton beat the coverage, cut inside, and caught the ball, touchdown. And I don't know what the fuck he was doing at the end there, man. That was kind of a corny ass celebration dance, in my opinion. I don't know what it was, but it was kind of funny. But so these guys end up marching right back down the field, scoring a field goal. Give us enough time to actually work the clock, and we get down the field, get in field goal range. Georgia Trevecchio knocks it through. I think it was like a 51, 53-yarder. So come out the half. Miami has the ball. They want to march it down the field, try and score on us. We managed to hold them. So we get the ball back, and we start looking like a well-oiled machine, just moving the ball down the field. making plays when they need to be made. And then we hand the ball off to Marshawn Lynch, and he finally breaks one loose. 22-yard run, just makes a couple people whiff and runs it right into the end zone. Beautiful. Just a beautiful executed run by Marshawn Lynch. Nice setup by the blocking. It was just great executed play. I want to see more of that. I really do want to see more of that. So they get the ball back and they answer. They march down the field, score a touchdown. So at this point, I'm thinking like, shit, man. So then it became a punting tournament, man. I mean, like, punt here on our side, punt there on their side, and then they force a fumble. Derek Carr finally gets a good drive going, marches into their side of the field, and Ndamukong Suh just wrecks the shit out of a play. Comes around the corner and just swipes the ball down, man. I was wow. I was like, oh my fuck. There was nothing that our offensive line could do with that guy. He literally was manhandling one of our linemen. They couldn't stop him. So he came around the corner, smacked the ball out of Derek Carr's hands. Marshall Newhouse picks it up, tries to run it, and he makes it about a whole fucking whopping 5 yards before someone trips his ass up, and then he fumbles the ball. They end up recovering it, and fuck. Fuck. At this point, I'm cussing at the TV, yelling. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I know our defense is struggling right now. Momentum change, and, that usually happens when you got to go back on the field and your defense, you get tired. You can't stop a fucking offense from moving the ball. So I'm used to seeing that, and they didn't do it this time, guys. Our defense actually stepped up. They did, lean, bend a little bit, but they did not break, and they were able to force a punt, which I'm so happy they did. Then we went back to playing punt tag. We punted, they punted, we punted, they punted. Then we got, we got a good drive going. So it's third down. Raiders got the ball. We're stepping back, 29-yard pass straight to Seth Roberts, and freaking Derek Carr just drops it right in the bucket. He catches the ball, gets hit on his way out of bounds. Oh, there goes the extra 15 yards. After that, we go deep to Crabtree on a deep route, and he gets held like a motherfucker. Like, I mean, it was blatant and obvious, and the ref did the right thing, finally. Threw a flag. We get it at the 1 yard line, and then we just say, fuck it. Hey, Lynch, do your thing. Didn't really need to, actually. He was going to truck a couple of fools in there, but then our line just kind of pancaked the shit out of him. So, yeah. Lynch ended his day with 14 carries, 57 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Great effort on Lynch's part. Did not work out for him in the beginning. He was getting stuffed. He was getting stopped in the beginning. They just would not let him run the ball. But that's what we need to do, guys. We got to keep feeding this guy. Like, you keep giving him the ball, he gets stronger as the game goes on. And sure enough, he started breaking off some, good runs, gaining some chunk yards, and just punishing these guys every time they try to tackle him. There was a couple good plays where vintage Lynch. All right, it was just a couple good plays like that, and that's all we really asked for, and he delivered, so it was good. This, in my opinion, is where we should have ended the game. They got the ball back, right? They're marching down the field. We end up holding them. Our defense actually stepped up. Our defense actually freaking woke up and started putting in work. Khalil Mack started adding pressure like a motherfucker. Did not end the day with a sack, though. That's one thing that bothers me is Mack has not had a sack in like the last, I think, 3 games. He had half a sack. I think these have 4 by now. But they're game planning this guy, man, and he is a game wrecker. So when it comes down to it, I'm just happy that he's putting in all the effort he can on this team, and he's actually making a difference if you really pay attention to the footage. We would be a lot worse if we didn't have Khalil Mack out there. Mack got in the backfield like real quick on a couple snaps and kept forcing Jay Cutler to throw it too soon, and then so 4 and out. Turnover on downs. We get the ball back, and this game should be fucking over. This is where I believe it got fucking sloppy, guys. Our offense just couldn't convert on any downs. The Dolphins ended up getting the ball back. Derek Carr stepped back and threw a shitty ass fucking pass, and they get the ball back. So they get a chance to tie it. All they need is a fucking touchdown and a field goal. That's it, and you know, a 2-point conversion. So sure enough, they end up marching on the field and scoring a fucking touchdown. And they convert on a 2-point conversion. So it at this point, I'm thinking like, God, what the fuck? Like, what does a team got to do to shut a motherfucker out? I'm frustrated I'm straight up frustrated, man. I'm like, all right, seriously, is this really fucking happening? Fuck, they just did that in this game. You know, they got the ball back on onside kick in this game, so I'm like really frustrated. This time, Del Rio plays it smart. Has one timeout, just one. The moment that they go to kick the ball, Del Rio's all, fuck that shit, timeout. Calls the timeout right away, sees their formation, sees how they're going to kick it, where they're going to kick it to. Informs the line about it, informs everybody about it. We get it nice and situated. They go and kick the ball, we recover it, game over. Whew. Yeah, I'd rather not get that close. Next time, blow this fucking team out. Okay, this is a team we should have fucking just annihilated. I'm just happy to be back in the win column, though. So I am very happy to be back in the win column. So that's good. Amari Cooper ended his day with 4 receptions for 58 yards. Kept moving the chains. He was there when we needed him. Had a couple drops, but that's to be expected already from Amari Cooper. I mean, that's he's gonna make some really good plays, game-saving plays even, but he's also gonna have some crucial drops, like crucial drops. Just God. Now Derek Carr, he played a decent game, guys. 21 to 30, 300 yards, a touchdown, 1 interception off of a very boneheaded decision on a throw. But besides that, he actually played a really solid game, guys. I thought he executed his assignments perfectly. Did exactly what needed to be done, and came through in the clutch on certain situations, especially third down. I was very impressed with this team on third down in this game. We converted, I believe, 8 of 15 third downs. They were moving the chains, and now a big part of that was because of this next player that I'm really hoping he keeps this going, keeps playing like this. The next player is a huge reason we won this game. That's Jared Cook. Put in fucking work. Jared Cook ended his day with 8 receptions for 126 yards, and he kept moving that fucking chain. I mean, like every single third down, bam. Dude, Derek, it was like money. It was money. It was every single fucking chance Carr got to make a conversion on a third down. He looked Jared Cook's way, and bam, that man came up with the ball. It's very reliable. Good safety blanket. I was very impressed from Jared Cook's performance in this game. It's always good to get a win, guys, so I'm really enjoying this one. Raiders take it 27 to 24. Prime time, baby. I'm just happy to win in prime time, man. Everybody's watching. You gotta come with your best, man. You gotta come with your best. So happy my team actually pulled it out. Bye week this week, guys. Let me know if you guys want me to do a video, Q&A video. I'm thinking. Let me know. That's gonna do it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Go Raiders.